Hi folks, this is language teachers afternoon adventures. So when you get out of school, okay, small town living, it's something else here. So I got out of school a little bit after maybe 3:15 or something, and so I went onto the highway to the right, and no sooner did I do that, I heard the state trooper chasing somebody down the road on the left side. So they were going the other way, in other words. So then, okay, I drove down the road like toward my house, and so this lady drove up behind me like super close, like she was gonna hit me or something. I don't know, but you could tell she was like irate or something. But I was in the left lane, and she thought, you know, she had to speed around me on the right side. It's like, seriously, who does that? And so she like sped around me like some maniac on a 45, right? 45 miles an hour. I mean, she's like going at an insane speed. And then she turned left, like not far down the road. She turned left onto some side road. And I mean, seriously, what is her hurry? But yeah, I don't know what's up with that. So then I went to Taco Bell and I tried the chicken quesadilla, the rolled chicken quesadilla. Have you had one of those? Tell me in the comments, but it was surprisingly good. So yeah, I was telling my kids at school I need to stop going to Taco Bell, but that was so good. Oh my gosh, I need to stop going there though. So then I thought to myself, I better get some groceries, you know, so I don't have to eat out all the time. So then I went to Ingles, right? Ingles is our local grocery store. Now you can go to Walmart, but I'd rather go to Ingles. So no sooner do I set foot in there, some kid, you know, some cashier says, "Hi, Miss Va." Hey, okay, said my name like all funny. And I said, "Hi." He said, "How you doing?" I said, "Oh, great." So then I went to the bread aisle, and this kid with really long hair approached me, and I have no idea who that is. I don't even know. I thought at first maybe he's an employee there too, but he didn't have a tag on, so I don't know, he was just in the store, I guess. And I was trying to pick out some bread, and I said, "Oh, what kind of bread do you use?" And he said, "Oh, this cinnamon swirl kind." And so I have no idea who that was, but I will tell you, I've taught like 3,000 students in this county. So I mean, you can never go anywhere without people chasing you down and yelling your name clear across the store. So then I continued on my way, and then another little, I come by the registers, and another cashier, is a girl cashier this time. So she says, "Oh, Miss Va, yeah, okay." And she started talking to me, and I said, "Oh, I've never seen you in here." So it turns out she's only been working there for 3 days. So she pulled out her phone and showed me a picture of her baby. Okay, and then yeah, I asked her how her cousin was doing. She said she don't talk to her no more. Okay, so then I went down another aisle, and sure enough, there was another student. Okay, I mean, oh my God, it's like you can't go shopping, but you know, unless you want to socialize with a bunch of students. So you can't get away from them. They're there in your classroom, and then in the afternoon you want to go to the store, they're at the store. So what do? You can't hide. So yeah, they know exactly what you're buying. Okay, they know what you have for dinner. Yeah, it's crazy. And I asked the kid one time, I said, "So I can't believe that, you know, you all know what I'm having for dinner." And he said, "Well, you know, we don't really pay attention to it, what the customers do. We just pack it up, and they don't pay attention to it at all." Yeah. So yeah, that was my early afternoon. So it's barely even 4 o'clock, and yeah, that was interesting. So yeah, and then there's this homeless person right there in a car behind me, and yeah, she's always sitting out here. So we have homeless people here, and not that many, but a few. So like this one here, she sits in the parking lot, and then there's another one. He always sat in front of Ingles on the ground, and sometimes he has a lawn chair or something. I don't know, I haven't seen him lately, but it's so sad. Yeah, so this lady is in the car behind me here, and her car is like all packed up with like all her belongings, I guess. But yeah, it happens even in a small town. So yeah, this is my afternoon. So yeah, I'm gonna head home now and put my groceries up, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day. So yeah, small town adventures after school.